What's going on, everybody? It's Jeff from Dirty Pool Pinball. I've been getting asked a lot to do a tour of the studio, and I was apprehensive for a while just because, I don't know, it's weird. It's like inside the studio. But guess what? F it. Let's do it. So without further ado, it's MTV's Pinball Cribs. Come on. This is where I take a shit. This is where I have all my pinball stuff organized and more. Thank you, Tidy Sid. Appreciate that. Parts. We have all of my pinball stuff set up here. We got extra LEDs, we got cleaning supplies, foam, ball, new flipper rebuild kits, feet for the pinball machines, glue, solder. Everything is organized in different categories, like Mr. Multimeter. And it's pretty much everything I could possibly need here. So I don't have to go walking that far to find it. And now I can find it because the way I had it organized before was like... It's also really important I have the Illuminati ladies here just in case I need any assistance on the rigs. So when I need them, I grab them. What's up, Mariah? This is the streaming rig. You see me stand in front of here making stupid jokes, dancing around. This is what it looks like from the other side. Normally the camera that we're recording with is sitting up here pointing down onto the playfield. We have HDMI out for that, for this, for these two kind of like spot playfield cameras, my microphone for recording this little that I do with my mouth. Extra lights to help make sure the playfield is properly illuminated, and then we have normally direct out of all the games. If it's available or I can make it happen, we make sure that the audio is like as good as I can possibly make it, because that shit's important to me. And this is the piano, man. This is where a lot of the like original ideas, this is where I put down the first ideas for Winchester. I think a lot of the best songwriting starts on a real instrument and then it can be transferred digitally. And we got all sorts of cool odds and ends up here too. Melody gave me a nice Barrels of Fun light. Yeah, you can plug it in. It makes cool illumination. These trophies are actually, this one is from Keith Ellen gave me this back in 2015 at Bar 82. We had a tournament, or they had a tournament there. I put up a pretty mean game on Bonsai Run. It was a good time. I had a good time with that. This is Tyler White, who's doing some tournaments over at Goldfish, and yeah. This is Ice Cream Studios clock. Basically any kind of like fun little pinball odds and ends I have up here. Childhood stuffies to keep me comforted when the people on Reddit say mean things. And yeah. And then a Hellraiser cube for when the people on Reddit say mean things. And that guy, Retro Ralph, gave me that weird pyramid. Because, you know, all praise. The room's also super acoustically treated. That's more than just regularly acoustically treated. We have a diffuser panel on the wall here which helps break up the sound so it doesn't reflect back at me when I'm mixing. There's multiple clouds in the room, which you can see here. These are made of Owen 703 Corning foam, which is basically fiberglass insulation that sucks up sound. On the other side, there's a baffle wall, which is filled with rock wool and it has a air gap in it. There's mass-loaded vinyl in the corners. Pretty much anything I can do to make this room acoustically neutral as possible so that when I'm mixing and mastering stuff, it sounds great until I touch it. And this is pretty much where I do everything. This is the big fucking computer. I build all my systems. I run on PC. My main DAW for what I use is Bitwig, but I also use Nuendo for if I'm doing anything with visuals, just because it handles editorial and audio stuff with visuals better. I have the session pulled up for our VO that we did for Winchester. This is just one character, and you can see there are thousands of editorial marks. One's for every in and out point, for every line of dialogue. It has to be cut out individually, mastered, mixed, output, and then sent over to the team at Barrels to get it integrated. Yeah. Computer. And this is a synth wall. It's basically a bunch of the old hardware that I used to use. When things weren't so like chaotic for recording, it was a lot easier to kind of do hardware stuff. Most of what I do now is software, but still like to pull these guys out every once in a while. There's a bunch of cool stuff up here. We got the DX7, very classic FM synthesizer. Got a Prophet 600. It was the first MIDI synthesizer that had an actual standard MIDI interface inside of it, or at least MIDI input-output. We got the Electron modules. These are the Rhythm Mach 2 and the Analog 4, both analog systems. We have our Make Noise system. That's my like kind of old Eurorack modular. It's got a bunch of modules in there that you cannot get anymore, but I haven't used it in forever. It's very good for making specific loops and bloops. But again, the workflow is very slow, and depending on how much time I have. And then we have the Matrix Brew, which is Arturia's kind of like monophonic analog synthesizer, which has a big module system, matrix system built into it to do kind of automation stuff, which Bitwig handles all of that for me now. So as cool as this is, less used, but it has a really good like analog reverb built into it. Yeah, so there's all sorts, they're neat. It's fun to break them out every once in a while. So yeah, that's the studio. Kind of peek behind the curtain at Dirty Pool and the whole Great Pyramid thing. I don't know. Thank you everybody who's kind of promoted me to do this and give a glimpse of what it's like to work in the studio, what my space is like, what I try to be creative in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, keep playing pinball and have a great day. All praise the Great Pyramid. What are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. Just cleaning up your mess after all your filming.
'Cause I always do that.